How are you holding up back there?
Hello?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Ah, yes, much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelin ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes, it's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
I say we kill Slippy.
I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question.
I don't think he's sad. I think he's just an
Wrapped up in their own
idiot.
Stuff, you know? And sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Harold?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not.
Oh, they won't let me run
I
into
used to be.
things.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumelin would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening.
Oh my god, I can just phase
Well,
through
good.
ice.
But once this is all over, you all definitely owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raf. Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in
Oh,
pressure
I
from
see.
the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be
The
careful.
bad
Leo.
news is I've
If the
been
tube
pissing
cracks, the
myself
whole
for this
thing will
whole
be
time.
unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's just gonna, okay, automatically, I guess. Whatever. There's no way that just works. Right? It just automatically works.
I wonder
fuck
how
that.
Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Ooh.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
I'm not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider.
Yeah. Like they could be frozen.
Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en
We're
route to the central
spiraling.
station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay, keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, really?
Seems like the route via Central Station is working out for them.
I
They're
think
on their
about
way
holding
now.
on to
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around.
Chris's
huh?
penis.
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
It's time that we free.
Good timing, you two. Team
The
Moreau
giraffes.
arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
What is these things made out of? they look like oil spill. Okay, I didn't even need to do my intro. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Harold Halibut. We just jumped right into story progress, and I just didn't know what to do. You know, I just continued the story and just talked a little bit. It's great. I really do love this game, and this is like the last chapter as well. We're in the final chapter. This is chapter 5 or 6.
The door to the energy harvest is locked too.
Oh my
Seems
god!
like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
I've got a gun.
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec.
Rafi,
Bridget,
come on.
Didn't you tell me the agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know.
Oh really?
Anyway,
Go on.
ask me about that later.
Okay, I
You're going
will.
to need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Okay, mommy. Oh my god, I'm loving all this new stuff, like these new angles in the camera and everything. It's fantastic. Oh my god, I hope we get to pet a giraffe as we go by. Oh, it's a conveyor belt.
Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
Don't let those
I hope it's better to
cameras.
watch than those videos Harold showed me.
Giraffes get near you.
Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
Wii.
What?
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay. Will do.
Okay, that feels like... Okay. Why the fuck? It's so slow. Oh, God. 3 hours later.
Wee. Ooh.
Shh, Wii. We don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of...
We're all gonna get slippy.
Well, I'll think of something. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty.
Oh, wait, is this... Oh, this is that conveyor
Slippy.
belt.
We're here. It's...
Slipmeyer! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
the door.
Harold! Whew!
Oh.
Everyone!
Look, let's not be
Yay.
hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
Let's kill it. Oh, shit, yeah.
Eesh!
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well,
Oh,
that settles
no.
it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris,
Chris, it's fine.
relax. It's over.
Chris, you killed a
So
man
is our
today.
chance at launching
And that
after
made you
wasting all
100
this
times
time.
sexier.
Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the
Jesus.
You want chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers...
yeah.
I was going to tell you, I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers. And found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits.
I
so
didn't
it would
even think
always
about
feel
that. I
known.
wondered why that was a
So-
thing.
All water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah!
What?
Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck. If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories,
Okay.
then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Oh, okay.
Because I love it when you're wrong. That means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
Yes.
Time, right, bros?
It's true.
Oh.
This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Java's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence.
First time's the hardest.
At
What?
the same time,
A stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
All water is trying to steal time.
Did they just take collection at any time anyone said time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
now,
If and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating.
Oh,
Why not
shut,
give 'em
Slippy.
all the time?
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
this will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 What the fuck is going
All
on?
that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras.
She
Nor
froze
Zoya.
to death.
Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find
What
them.
if they were part of the plan?
Maybe we should start in the all-water district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
He did.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed.
Chris,
How was I supposed to
you're
know
the
he'd take
savior.
it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away.
he did it
Cyrus,
real bad.
Let's go with Harold and Wii U to the all-water district.
Fuck, I love Chris.
Later, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
Oh, showdown. That feels like it's a big deal. It feels like we're coming to the end of this. Oh, I'm going to miss this game when it's over.
It's them. They look fine, and not at all hungry.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure. His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd. Professor, I expected better from you.
From what?
So there's no relaunch plan after all? I can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point.
Yeah.
And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Get the goddamn pot out of your head, man.
365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours.
I think your math's wrong there, bud.
We have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Yeah! The timer! Baby!
Whoa. That's a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part.
I drugged you.
The shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle, no?
So, we have time, but no procedure after all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running.
Oh my God.
By the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon.
Who gives a shit? We're going home!
Some interesting fruits.
Fish, kiss me!
Explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all?
Yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
And we have to execute Slippy, who's already dead, technically, because Chris punched him to death. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah! Chris got an award! Oh my God, his dick should slip out at any time. Yeah. Oh. 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 Raffi's got their moment. Oh. Oh my God, you guys had a baby! Oh man, this is... Oh. Okay. I was like, what is this? Some kind of weird plan? Oh, they got their watch back. Justice is a dish best served warm. Complete chapter 6? Is it over? Oh, I was like, that's not where they're ending it. No, we just got those time back! Oh my god. So here's like my question. Is he going? Is he going to go with them? Or is he going to stay here? Because I kind of get the feeling Raffi might stay.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Will you even be able to survive?
It was nice
until
to
we
be
get there?
outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wiu.
Oh.
I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Not really, no.
Oh.
Well, no point putting it off.
Okay.
Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold?
Yeah?
You'll miss Wiu, but over time, it does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Oh. Oh my god, 30 fucking messages. It was a pleasure deliberating with you all. Despite our disagreements, I'm happy to announce the final verdict of the maximum possible sentence of 24 weeks of community service. John Slippy Jr. will serve 12 of them. May we all gain something from his mistake. To my fellow jury members, I beseech you to remember that the halo effect. It would be grossly remiss of us to confuse the effect of an action with how we feel about the man who made it. When liberty is on the line. Harold, I haven't seen you in ages. Or Wiu. You know, it's good to mingle. Don't forget to show your face around a bit more. Oh man, these just so many. Oh my god, we got a message from Wiu! Please select a... Oh. Remember, Glubblver. Do we have anything from Chris? Chris! Ah, Chris. Harold. Just thinking about you. Sending you positive vibes. Still thinking about you. More positive vibes attached. Let me know as soon as you're back. We have an episodes to catch up on. Oh my god. What are we gonna do without Chris and his penis? Life will be harder, you know? I mean, sure, Harold will get to enjoy it, but we don't get to anymore, you know? We'll have to find a new penis. We'll have to find a new penis to obsess over.
Water. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Man, I'm gonna miss you, bud.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your...
Did we ever get to go to the VIP area? I don't think that was ever opened.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
Never. Alright, where's Wii U? Wii U, where are you? Oh my god, what if Wii U came with us? Wouldn't that be wild? Oh wait, I think this was Wii U's home was up here. Ah, there's Wii U. Hey Wii U. It's time for us to become
Hey, Howell.
separate.
How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just, yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance.
Wait, are we going back to Earth? Aren't we?
We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii U.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii U if you hadn't helped me get better.
That's a fun way to say
changed
dead.
Since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidomo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
That's good advice, Wii U.
Wii U, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
Just kiss already.
It's okay. Remember, Simba. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wii U. We will.
Oh my god.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii U. And you.
Oh. Oh. What is this fucking slow ass? Later. what's your name? Babadook. Later, Babadook. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're all watching me leave. Goodbye, Jeff Rose, Golden Men, Tibbledy Dinks, Flatface. Oh, you're Chris's pal. I'm gonna miss you the most because you were Chris's friend. Librarian man, you were a character, all right. I'm gonna almost miss you if I could remember who you were. Scribbledy Doop, you were not somebody I cared for. You were, yeah. You. I didn't care for you at all. You kept interrupting my scenes. I think that was you. You know? This slow fucking pan to all these characters that we didn't know, really. Actually, I think you were the bitch. Don't come at me, you slut. Oh, wait, this guy was cool. This guy was pretty damn awesome. Oh my God, this is like actually, I'm hearing the... Aw. Later. This almost feels like torture a little bit. This would be more meaningful if like these were characters I actually knew. Okay, bye, Crabman. You have crab hands. You're weird. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever even seen... Oh wait, you're one of the kids, aren't you? Later. And we get to the thing and he's like, no, I'm staying. And we have to make like a really slow walk back. That would be fucking beautiful. Oh. No. Motherfucker, he's doing it!
Wii U.
Howell? Shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, he is gonna stay.
You mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. And not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your blugalugalogal.
Yeah.
Lugalugalogal.
Lugalugal Simbo.
Blugalugalogal Simbo.
Wait, okay. Now I have to go take a long goodbye walk for everyone else. Oh.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne.
Oh.
I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you,
you're an
it's that
idiot.
You always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry?
I'm furious!
Dear boy, I'm delighted.
I'm gonna rip your head
I
off.
will miss you like I miss my left hand.
What
But
happened
if
to
you
your
finally
hand?
found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm
Aw.
happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluolim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Aww.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good times.
Very funny.
I guess I have to go say goodbye to everyone. No! Bad time to disconnect controller! Bad time! Oh. Oh, the giraffes! Why did we bring giraffes with us? Now that I'm thinking about it, oh my god. They're just gonna blow up into space. Oh, no, they're gonna drown. They're sinking deeper. Oh god, they didn't make it! Oh, this is beautiful. Fuck me. Oh. Man, I hate fucking endings, dude. I'm not crying. This is twice, Harold Halibut. This is the second time you've done this to me. And we get to stay with Buddy. Oh. Oh my god, is that Buddy? Fuck you, Harold. Oh my god, the wink. Okay, well, this was a fantastic experience. I loved this. This game was great. I'm really sad it's over, and I kind of had a feeling that he was going to stay. Home is where the heart is. Complete the game. Wow. I probably had to cut all of that out for the sake of, you know, the channel. But, man, that was such a fucking experience. This game was really good. I liked it. I loved the visuals of it. The story. It wasn't like crazy. I mean, it was a crazy story, but it wasn't like danger around every corner. It was kind of just, it was just a story. It was really good. It would have been a fantastic like show to watch or something. Like it wasn't, how do I put this? It wasn't hardcore drama. It was a really chill, great story, and I loved it. Now I'm really sad it's over. But with that, thank you all so much for joining me on this one, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!